So this September will mark 25 years since the terror attack on America. Nearly 3,000 people lost their lives, many brave first responders among them. FDNY firefighter Stephen Siller was off duty when he learned the towers had been hit. He ran 2 miles through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel with his gear to the burning towers, ultimately giving his life for others. Tunnel to Tower CEO and Stephen's brother Frank Siller tells the inspiring story of his heroic brother in his new book, Let Us Do Good. Frank, it's hard to believe that it's been 25 years.
No, it's incredible. We lost our Stephen was the youngest of 7 of us siblings, and when we lost Stephen, our lives changed dramatically. So for 25 years, we've been doing a lot of things over the last 25 years. You know how many times I've been on Fox and Friends for sure. We're delivering 343 homes this year in honor of the 343 firefighters that died on 9/11, almost one a day. We have a beautiful piece of steel going around the country from the South Tower. It was an I-beam, 16,800 pounds going around. And we're telling the story of 9/11 to make sure we never forget. And I personally want to do something special to honor my brother and to honor all the people that have joined us over the years to tell the stories of this foundation and the work that we're doing. It's been an incredible journey, and that's why I wrote this book, and it's called Let Us Do Good. And what better name than that, because that's what we're doing as a foundation and as a family.
You know, Frank, take us into the room when you're writing this book, because it's a book that you honor your brother, but it's such a horrible story what your family had to go through, but y'all turned this bad situation and made it good.
Well, yeah, so it was quite a journey to write it. It was difficult. I had so many different thoughts. I had so many different stories. But the book starts with my parents, with May and George Siller, who taught their children how to serve, how to give of themselves. And my father and mother were part of the Franciscan Third Order clergy, and that's where the Let Us Do Good was said by St. Francis of Assisi, and that's what we lived our lives by. They set great examples for us, and I put that all in the book, the examples that my parents mostly set for us to get ready. And the best was the one that put Stephen on this path, even though, my parents died when he was a little boy. I put that story in there and how he grieved and how he came through that tunnel and it's incredible. His story is incredible, and we were so I'm proud that I was able to put it into words. I tell stories of some of the great families that were helped. Stephanie Diller, when Jonathan Diller was assassinated and the son Ryan was left behind, and she says, when I left the hospital, I realized that's the moment he's never coming home, and that's when my heart broke into a million different pieces. To sit with these families, to tell these stories, and now I could put some of them. I wish I could put all of them, but there's so many.
Frank, you said something very important in the book. You talk about how this was foundational for you. You learned these stories from a childhood. Do you worry that some parents aren't telling the next generation about these tragic times in American history and what made this country great?
Yeah, I think it's important. Once again, my parents set a tone in our household about family, and God. God was present in our house. Faith was present in our house. And that's how we got through everything. Listen, everybody doesn't go through life unscathed. Everybody's going to have their moment. Everybody's going to have their loss, many losses during their life. And, joy and sorrow can coexist. And you could do joyous things in memory of others. So, the book is, you could pre-order it now on Amazon. I'm proud of it. I put a lot of effort into it. A lot of good people were around me to support it, and I'm blessed.
Let Us Do Good hits the show September the 1st and is now available for pre-order. Thank you, Frank. It's good to see you. Keep it right here. More Fox and Friends straight ahead.
Thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.